Hello, and welcome to another episode of What You're Missing. Doomsday is fast approaching, and there's a lot of stuff you should know before jumping into it. There's at least 27 characters set to return, and even more expected to appear. Avengers Doomsday is rumored to be a direct sequel to Avengers Endgame, and this series is designed to fill you in on what everyone has been up to. This is Doomsday Dissection. The Fantastic Four consist of a team of 4 people who all got their powers from being exposed to cosmic radiation during a space expedition. Ben Grimm is the Thing. He has a rock-like mutation that is nearly indestructible, as well as superhuman strength. Johnny Storm is the Human Torch. He can create fire, lighting his whole body or just parts of his body on fire without harming himself. He can shoot flames and has the ability to fly. Sue Storm is the Invisible Woman, and the older sister of Johnny Storm. She has the ability to bend light, which gives her the power of invisibility. She can also create force fields around herself, or others, which she can use to block attacks, contain enemies, or move objects. Reed Richards is Mr. Fantastic, and the husband of Sue Storm. Besides being considered the smartest person in the world, he also has the ability of elasticity, allowing him to stretch, bend, twist,
Pop it. Twist it. Pull it.
and contract his entire body. They live on Earth 828, an alternate universe to our already established MCU, in a retro-futuristic 1960s. They're already famous heroes, having their own cartoon, breakfast cereal, and action figures. They live together in the Baxter Building with a robot that Reed built, named the Humanoid Experimental Robot B-Type Integrated Electronics, or Herbie for short. Sue finds out that she's pregnant, which she's unable to hide from the others for long.
Are you pregnant?
While the 4 of them are on their balcony overlooking the city, fire starts to rain from the sky. Johnny flies up to investigate, where he meets the Silver Surfer, who warns everybody that their planet is marked for death, and it will be consumed by Galactus. She then flies away into space, but Johnny is able to catch up to her. She turns around, says something to him in her native language, and takes off, sending Storm back to Earth. Reed is able to track the last 5 planets that she visited, and sees that they've all been destroyed. Johnny realizes that Silver Surfer's language is spoken in all of the transmissions from those planets. They use a faster-than-light engine that can open wormholes to teleport to a planet that Galactus is set to destroy. Upon their arrival, they see the planet get devoured, and their ship gets beamed aboard Galactus' ship. He tells the Fantastic Four that he will spare their planet if they give up Reed and Sue's unborn child, who holds limitless power. He wants to pass on the eternal hunger that Galactus suffers from, which leads to him having to devour whole planets for sustenance. The team refuses and escape through a wormhole where Silver Surfer follows. Reed traps her past the event horizon of a neutron star and uses the gravity of the star to propel their ship out of there towards Earth. Sue goes into labor and gives birth to their baby, Franklin Richards. I guess technically making him an alien?
Nano!
Back on Earth, Reed announces to the people that Galactus would spare their planet if they gave him Franklin, and that they refused, which the people disagree with. Sue speaks with the people of New York, telling them that much like her late mother did for her, the Fantastic Four will move heaven and earth to protect humanity. Reed has an epiphany during her speech, and suggests moving Earth.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
Using a teleportation bridge he's been working on that transported an egg earlier. The whole planet is tasked with conserving global energy to power the bridges to teleport the Earth. However, Silver Surfer shows up and starts destroying them. Showing that he has brains in the team as well, Johnny Storm learns her language from the recorded transmissions and learns that she made a deal with Galactus to save her planet and her family from extinction. She would scout other planets for him to devour, and in return, he would leave her planet alone. He accepted, and she was given a small portion of his cosmic powers, turning her into the Silver Surfer, who can travel through space at high velocities. Johnny confronts her at Times Square about the destruction of countless worlds that she led Galactus to, and tries to reason with her, but she urges him to just give up Franklin to spare their world. With no way to teleport the Earth anymore, Richards plans on luring Galactus to the last functioning bridge in Times Square and transporting him to the farthest reaches of the universe, using Franklin as bait.
That's bait.
The team evacuates the people of the city to the underground when Galactus arrives. As he's about to step on the bridge's platform, he scans the area to see that Franklin isn't in the baby seat, but being looked after by Herbie in the Baxter building. He makes his way towards the building and captures Franklin. The Fantastic Four try to stop him, and Sue pushes herself beyond her limits, using her powers to push Galactus into the bridge. He tries to escape before the bridge can be closed, but Johnny Storm nearly sacrifices himself to push him in before the Silver Surfer stops him and pushes Galactus through the bridge herself, teleporting them both away. Sue collapses, and Reed is unable to revive her. Franklin is then placed on top of his mother and uses his powers to bring her back. See, due to Reed and Sue gaining their powers from cosmic energy on a space voyage, Franklin inherited his powers through the same cosmic radiation that's within his parents. Galactus wanted Franklin to be his successor to his hunger for devouring planets, meaning Franklin's abilities are far superior than that of his parents. 4 years after the events, Sue was getting a book for Franklin, who's now 4 years old. When she returns to the room, she sees a hooded figure on the couch with Franklin. It's none other than Dr. Doom. He has his mask removed, showing Franklin his face. Earlier in the movie, the king of the fictional country, Latveria, was invited to the formation of the Future Foundation, an organization created by the Fantastic Four to help prepare for current and future world problems. The king of Latveria's seat remained empty. The king of Latveria is Dr. Doom. He is most notably the Fantastic Four's main villain in the comics. I'll have a video about Dr. Doom coming soon, but a quick breakdown is that he's a genius, much like Reed Richards, but he's also a megalomaniac. He mixes technology with magic and is able to absorb other people's powers. He has a horribly disfigured face, which is always covered up with a mask. Now, at the end of Thunderbolts, in the after credits scene, the new Avengers
with the Z, there is no copyright.
No.
see an extra-dimensional ship in their solar system bearing a large 4 on the side. Remember, the Fantastic Four are from Earth 828, and the new Avengers
with the Z
are on Earth 616. The Fantastic Four are traveling to a different universe. In one of the Doomsday teasers, we see Ben Grimm with Shuri and the Wakandans, so maybe Franklin already learns how to multiversal travel like he does in the comics. And that's everything Fantastic Four have been up to in the MCU leading up to Doomsday. What do you think Dr. Doom was doing with Franklin at the Baxter Building? Is Franklin going to be important to the story of Doomsday and Secret Wars? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and that has been What You're Missing.